What is going on? I'm zmoT. We are going to be doing some War Factory goodness. Now, for those of you wondering why the heck there is no sneak peek from me on the Mega Crab and why there's been no videos this week and where the heck I've been, honestly, I made all of those videos, was not happy with them, and so I threw them in the dumpster. I would rather not release a video than put out a piece of crap. So apologies if you were waiting on those from me. I don't know what I was, not feeling it this week, so did not put those videos out. Now this War Factory though, like this is just like nuzzling into the warmth of the known. Like War Factory for me is just so familiar. We're gonna come in with the max level first. We'll come in with the low level later on. Now, one thing to be aware of is I have had some screen issues this week. Not entirely sure what it is, if it had to do with like the fact that I was bleeding brakes or something on the bikes, or if I got like dot fluid on there or something. Anyways, little bit too much info there probably, but just frustrating. Have been having all sorts of weird screen issues. Just rebooted the phone in case it was something stuck like that. I can't see that being the case, but figured I would mention it. We're just going to go full steam ahead using all of the troops. Farted out that laser at the back because that laser is going to cause all sorts of problems for all sorts of people, but otherwise we should just be able to walk through this. We're going to lose a bunch of troops as they walk on forwards. Would have been better to have some riflemen out front to get shot in the face, but Everspark's critters. Now, Perrins right now is rolling over in his non-grave because I'm not using Critter Swarm. I'm not sure why I just couldn't think of something besides rolling over in a grave, but Perrins is very much alive last time I checked. So if you don't know who Perrins is, one of the Triangle 9 members that I've been playing Boom Beach with now for 6-ish years, somewhere in that neighborhood, and he always gives me crap for not using Critter Swarm. So that is the history of that right there. Now, as far as the shield goes, max level troops should be able to burn that shield very easily. I'll be amazed if they can't. We're going to throw a shock on that shock launcher back there. Should have done that long ago. So no smoke needed here, no crazy fancy maneuvers, just walking our troops forward and taking this puppy down. So probably should retreat at this point simply because we're wasting troops, wasting gold, but I just can't bring myself to do it. Would it be better with all bombardiers? Yeah, probably. I mean, those shore flamethrowers wouldn't have eaten any bombardiers. That back shock launcher wouldn't have gotten any bombardiers either, but with the power of artillery and the amount of gunboat energy we have, there's nothing we can do about that shock launcher, unfortunately. So will this be a solo? Yeah, probably, but let's not stick around for that. I will just do the old pause, and then we can come back and watch that shield pop. I wish the shield popping was a bit better animation. Not sure why, but it would be kind of neat. Small details. Again, I wish, but I don't wish enough that the devs would spend time on it. It's kind of that way with Boom Beach. Every single time I think of a feature or an idea, I need to weigh it versus the important details and the bugs that already exist in the game, like the game crashing constantly. Anyways, that is an easy War Factory solo using the definite wrong troops. We'll come back with the low level in about 7 seconds or so with a little bit of speed serum music to get you going this morning. Now, I say this morning, but I realize most of you, it is not morning time. I am in a terrible time zone for War Factory, so thank you to those of you who hang on to the day, or just watch it even after you've attacked. So we're going to do it with HQ16 here, a little bit on the weaker side. Should be able to still take this puppy down, though. One thing to be aware of is in our armory, because we're only HQ16, Number 1, our barrage is only level 11. Our artillery, wherever the heck that is, where even is artillery? Right there is level 17. Do make sure you max those as soon as you possibly can. But more importantly, we have no tribes. You see, we zoom out, there are no tribes yet. You don't get your first tribe till HQ18. So that will make things slightly more difficult on this attack. We are going to go like this, getting rid of all of these boom mines. Need to get rid of those anyway, so we're going to use our gunboat energy to do that right post haste, I think is the word I'm after. And then we're going to send Everspark up into here, avoiding those mines that are beside the headquarters there, beside the core, beside whatever the heck the word is that I am lacking. And then we're going to flare that shock launcher. Now, it's important that you do it in the right order. I've talked about this about 400 times, but you need to click the button and then throw the flare, or you're going to have a very, 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 very bad time. So down goes that shock launcher, just like that. We've got 2 boom cannons that are going to shoot it square in the face. Do shock launchers even have faces? Probably not. And then we're just going to use the rest of our gunboat energy on that laser, because that laser will be a problem for us later on. I almost said laser on. Man, that would have been so good. Moving on to the next attack. Now, depending on how well this goes, I might do one more max level attack. I've got an idea for a stupid thing that we should probably do. Whenever you have a stupid idea, you should probably follow up on it, I think. 72,000 health. That is a lot of health for a low level. That is going to be more than one attack. So we're going to keep using all of our gunboat energy, throwing it back there on that laser. And for max level accounts, that is a piece of cake. Like, that is less than one attack. That is no big deal. As you saw on the max level attack I just did, sorry, brain, like I said, just not fully there today. We are going to drop Everspark right here. There is a good reason for that. She's going to puke out some critters here, which are going to clear some mines for us, which are going to allow us to get a couple extra gunboat energy. So you see, like right about there, those critters did clear a bunch of mines for us, and now I'm trying not to lose troops, but I'd really like to get at least one more artillery. There we go, clearing those mines, and then that last artillery comes out, and then I'm going to click the retreat button. So did a little bit of extra damage. Laser is almost done, and now, like I said in the first attack, we're going to get this boat right here, which has, this one's got more time. We're going to load you with some riflemen, just like that. We're going to change Everspark to use Critter Swarm so that Perrins does not give me a hard time, and then we are going to load the rest of our troops and maybe, just maybe, attack this one. I'm not sure. We'll see how much gunboat energy we have at the end. Usually not worth dropping your troops if you have 0 gunboat energy or close to 0. So we're just going to keep dropping these artilleries, dropping these barrages, and you can see they're not even scratching this thing. Like, it takes so much gunboat energy at a low level, and that's part of the reason why it's important to keep your barrage and artillery at max level at all times. Finally, is that like 3 attacks? We do have enough for 1 shock though, so I am going to drop all of my troops underneath this smoke right here, and smoke not in the right spot, unfortunately, but should still be able to get this shock out right about now. Boom, shaka laka. Man, I never even clued into the shaka laka. Yeah, anyways, brain not totally firing on all cylinders, but we've got just missed out on a couple ridiculous dad jokes that could have been so good. Our riflemen are all gonna die. I think we're just gonna let them die at this point. Our zookas should be okay for the next little bit. We're going to lose more troops than I would have liked simply by not having enough gunboat energy. But now that our zookas are in and on those flamethrowers, we're just going to finish off the flamethrowers, then we'll get the heck out of here. No need to go any further in, just need to get rid of the flamethrowers because it's one fewer thing for us to worry about. So getting rid of those shock mines hidden behind that there cannon, and then we're just going to run away. I mean, we don't have enough damage, we don't have enough meat shield, so we're just going to get the heck out of there. Ugly attack, but you know what? We got 2 attacks left. None of this has been super difficult. The reason why I'm retreating is because not everyone has instant training, so this way you don't have to wait 46 minutes for your troops to load. Get the heck out of there. You could probably skip that attack, or don't load riflemen until after those flamethrowers are gone. And now we're just going to go something like this, getting all of our troops over, and then we're going to send all of our troops into there with 1 smoke, just sneaking every single one of our troops underneath there. I think we lost maybe 1 troop as a result, and then getting as many of the defenses as we can with that first shock. That way our critters can get out front, our riflemen can get out front, and then we can just grind our way all the way to the core. So One of the great things about cannons is that they will target the same troop. They'll target the same critter, so you'll end up with like 4 cannons shooting one troop. That way 4 shots only kills one actual attacker. So getting those critters out front, getting those riflemen out front, all sorts of beautiful, beautiful damage. And then we're just going to walk through this. Like, it's so much easier with Critter Swarm. Last shout out to parents. You are right. I am wrong. I will eat my words. Now, those left-hand side sniper towers are a little bit disconcerting. They do shoot approximately twice as fast as cannons, so make sure that if you have the option of shocking 3 cannons or 1 sniper tower, 2 sniper towers, probably want to look at those sniper towers. They can do all sorts of damage, crushing your troops incredibly quickly. So we're going to get the heck away from those sniper towers, heading over onto this right-hand side. Oh, there's another reason right there. Those lasers, if we hadn't got the heck out of there, that would have been very, very, very bad. So did not think about those lasers over there at all. They did not come into play with our max level attack, so that is definitely worth keeping in the back of your mind. Stay the heck away from those lasers. Now, we're just going to have to sit here and wait a little bit longer. One more time, I'm going to do the old pausey pause, and then we'll come back with probably a stupid max level attack, so stay tuned. Computer is chunking out. Now, it feels like the 6 bombardiers that I had are doing way more damage than all of these zookas, which just again shows the difference in the low level versus high level stuff. So hopefully my video is not chunking out on your side. Computer just not happy whatsoever, unfortunately. So down goes War Factory, and I believe 4 attacks. Always want to blow the core up on the 4th attack if at all possible. That way, if you screw up like I have been known to do, you get 1 more attack just to make sure. Reward threshold 7 reached. Did not even look at how much health that shield had, but doesn't really matter all that much because we ground through that no problem whatsoever. Now, if you're looking for those 29 diamonds a day I was talking about, Infant 9 has a spot for you. Read that description. Also, read the description of the YouTubes down below. Made it a little bit difficult to find the YouTube description, but it is there. We've got a spot for you. All of our task forces have the requirements in them except for this one, so do check those out before you send a request. Also, the better the request, the more likely that you're going to get accepted. Picking up those diamonds, I've told you in the past, this base works incredibly well. Let's watch that replay just because I love watching warriors get destroyed at the beach. What are they going to try and do? They've tried to identify most of my mines. They're using a 2-3 smoke drop, can only need to use a 1 to be completely honest, and then somehow, some way we managed to take down all of his warriors just like that. Like, that is incredibly impressive. That is what those distanced flamethrowers do. Like, this isn't even my proper layout. This is my Hammerman layout, so the fact that they failed is mind-blowing. So anyways, we are going to jump in. Right now, we've got these tribes on deck. We've got tank damage. We've got heavy health. I am going to boost that heavy health. Do make sure you boost that tank damage for your Mega Crab, though. Don't worry about heavy health unless, of course, you've got, what am I trying to say? Unless, of course, you're doing a heavy Zooka hit in your operation attacks, or you use heavy Zooka to clear your map. Somewhere in there, you can probably find some use for your heavies. I am going to do something like this. We're going to see how far we can go with all heavies. I am only going to give myself 2 attacks just based on the amount of time that we have. We're going to use brick. We're going to go to the left-hand side, I believe, is the best bet for this, because we're going to send all of our heavies over to that left-hand side. 1 smoke there, and then all of our troops over into here with 1 more brick. Oh, yes. Okay, so we're going to send all of our dudes over into here, trying to keep them alive for a couple seconds, and then we're just going to absolutely destroy all of these rocket launchers right here. Is this the right call for anything in Boom Beach? No, but we're going to give it a go nonetheless. Just trying to see if we can grind through all of these ridiculous rocket launchers using our heavies, and then we'll get over there and see if we can't get all of those shield generators next. So brick and battle orders definitely required just to keep all of the heavy. Look at this. We've managed to get rid of all of those rocket launchers, and now we're going to get the heck away from all of those doom cannons. I mean, we've only lost a couple heavies. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heavies have been lost so far. Look at their health. It is still top notch. So absolutely do not sleep on all heavies. All heavies are a ridiculous troop combo. Does it work? Sometimes, and it's a great way to clear your map. When someone sees the fact they've been beaten by all heavies, it just makes you die inside a little bit. Like, that is part of the reason why I love ridiculous troop combinations, is that you can take down bases and make people watch their replays. I mean, how many replays do you guys actually watch? I watch very few when my base gets raided, but when someone uses all heavies, it just makes me shake my head, and so that is what this troop combo is all about. Now, can we solo this using all heavies? Can you imagine how absolutely and utterly ridiculous that would be? We have an opportunity here, folks. The shield is down. I'm gonna gap smoke over into here. We are not gonna have enough smoke to get on top of that shock launcher though, so we're gonna have to go something like this, and then just hope that we can somehow finish this puppy off. I am not super duper hopeful, but can you imagine how ridiculous this would be? This is an unboosted attack, by the way. All of our troops are unboosted. We all are in the blind spot of that shock launcher. This is absolutely and utterly amazing. I can't believe it's lasting this long. We've gotten rid of all of the shields, all of the rocket launchers, and now we have a shot at the all-heavy solo. It's not going very far, though, as you can see here. Things are starting to peter out. Maybe we should start naming those heavies Peter. Regardless, like, come on. Tell me you thought it would go this far with an unboosted all-heavy rush. That is absolutely ridiculous and insane and silly, and I really hope a lot of you stuck around to see that, because that is my favorite attack of the day. So we're going to drop those critters right there. We're going to drop all of our heavies here, and then we're just going to get them running. Like, get running, dudes. Let the critters distract. No need for smoke. Not quite yet anyways. We're going to throw like one smoke in there because I saw that doom cannon did turn. And then again, keeping our dudes moving. So far we have lost 0 heavies. I think one of those heavies even got hit by the doom cannon, just to show how ridiculously strong these tribes are. So we are going to get our dudes running. Gappy smokes. Mortars don't care. Mortars will miss and or not shoot if there's some gappy smokes, just like these heavies are. I mean, those boom cannons are not going to shoot. So we're going to come in, finishing this off with all heavies. I told you we'd do 2 attacks. I didn't think we'd be able to actually finish this puppy off, though. We are going to be so incredibly close to taking this puppy down. Those shock mines are going to cause us nothing but problems, unfortunately. So need to get our heavies focused on that core. We are out of gunboat energy now, just grinding that core down using those ridiculous slow machine guns that don't do a heck of a lot of damage. I was kind of hoping to get one more battle orders, but let's just flare that core. We'll throw a couple artillery on there, and just like that, in 2 attacks using all heavies, I'm fairly confident we're going to get this down. It is an absolute grind to the finish. Every time I think about heavies, I think about like using a chainsaw with no blade on it, but down goes War Factory in 2 attacks using all heavies. Hopefully you stuck around for that. If you did, send some sort of heavy emoji in the comments. I don't know what that would be, but I'm definitely up to see what you guys throw in those comments. Thank you for your patience. I know I have not been the best YouTuber these days with the videos not uploaded, but please do consider throwing code zmoT into your creator boost. Every time I see that, it motivates me a little bit to get back on the tubes. Not that I should need motivation, but on these busy days, softball, baseball, piano, biking, all of the things, it just definitely helps a little bit. Anyways, that is all for me. As always, thank you for coming in. Thank you for commenting, liking, share, subscribing, clicking the bell, all of those YouTube-y type things. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm zmoT. Peace.